Mix 100.5, the Desert's Best Mix. My name's Mozingo, and the Rhythm Wine and Brews experience is coming up on March 4th out of the Empire Polo Fields in Indio. Snoop Dogg, Pepper, the Expendables, Andy Frasco, and the UN will all be performing live. Beer, wine, food, art, fun. It's going to be great out there. And right now, I'm very excited to have Andy Frasco on the line right now. Him and his band, the UN, will be out there.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
Good. I'm heading to Nashville. We're playing in Nashville tonight.
So you're playing in Nashville tonight. Where are you going after that?
We are going to... I don't know. We've got 250 shows this year on this tour.
You're living the rock star lifestyle. You don't have to know where you're going tomorrow.
Yeah, I bet you.
Well, one thing that we do know is that on March 4th, you're going to be out here at the Rhythm Wine and Brews experience at the Empire Polo Fields in Indio. I'm looking forward to this. I've got my tickets already. They've got beer, they've got wine, and a lot of cool music. Am I going to find Andy Frasco and all of the UN perusing the beer and wine booths before the show?
Oh, my God. I'm crowd surfing to every... every booth.
Where might we find you at the UN? You and the UN, are you going to find me at the beer booths or the wine booths or everything in between?
I think we'll definitely be at both of those. We'll kind of have to see how our day with Snoop Dogg goes first,
If you're seeing Snoop Dogg first, you may not even make it out there. I'm not quite sure. So you guys are playing out there on the 4th at the Rhythm Wine and Brews experience. And I've been listening to some of your stuff today before you called in. And, it's a little bluesy, it's a little funky, it's a little jazzy. And I know you've been asked this question like 1,000 times. But when someone asks, what kind of music do you make? What do you tell them?
I call it feel-good music. We're a party band, My job is to make the listeners and part of the band. So we're jumping in the crowd, we're crowd surfing, we're blowing up confetti cannons, we're trying to make an experience out of it.
So has anything weird ever happened when you jumped into the crowd? Anybody ever do something kind of nutty?
Oh yeah. I crowd surf every night, and there's at least one or two cougars who always try to go for my genitalia.
Somebody always gets a little handsy.
Yeah, totally. It's okay though. It's all part of the gig. I'm here for the people.
Once again, it's the rock star lifestyle. You're gonna sacrifice for the good of the people.
Exactly.
So tell me, you've released 5 albums since 2010. Your last one came out last February. How do you guys start the whole process? Did you get together and start jamming and see what works, or are you writing all the time? You take it back to the band, or is it the other band writing and coming to you? How do you guys put your music together?
We basically write songs because. Like I was saying previously, we're on the road 10 months a year for the last 10 years of our lives.
Wow.
We're doing 250 shows a night. So if someone has an idea, like in their hotel room or when they're sleeping on someone's couch or whatever, we bring it to sound check and we try to hash it out. And then we play the songs live, and just because we're an improv band, so we no set list. We just like to go by what's going on that day, and hopefully so we see what songs work and what songs need work developing on, and some songs just have a cool dance groove and we need to change the lyrics, or vice versa. So
really, you're almost like just a true jam band. You get out there and start going at it and see what happens, and if you like it, you may do it again the next night, and if not, well, hey, you tried anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's that's why I like to get my crowd drunk before, just in case we screw up.
Well, I've been to Rhythm Wine and Brews a couple times in the past, and I've got to say, you're not going to have to work that hard before you guys get on stage.
Is it a wild crowd? I heard it's a wild crowd.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll just put it that way.
I can't wait, man. I heard a lot about this, and I'm playing with a lot of bands that we've done some stuff with, and I'm looking forward to all hanging out, partying, man. I heard it's gonna be wild, and it's my first big LA. I'm from LA, so it's like hometown show, Southern California. So this is gonna be coming home.
Yeah, you just got to come
10 years.
Come a couple hours south of LA, and away you go.
Yeah, I got all my family and all. So it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be huge. I know it's gonna be huge.
Awesome. Well, I think you're gonna like the Coachella Valley. It's a cool place to come visit. When you guys get up on stage and you start producing your music, and because you're kind of doing it all at once, I guess, who would you say some of your biggest influences are musically?
Well, it's always hard. Every couple of years I go through a musical identity crisis. But right now I'm listening to like Otis Redding and like the band, and trying to bring that soul, that R&B soul with white boy Jewish from the suburbs flavor. You know? So kind of trying, we're trying to experiment here.
Nothing wrong with trying to experiment there. If you could bring anybody, the thing these days, it seems like everyone's always talking about who so-and-so brought out with them if they're at Coachella or if they're playing at Rhythm Wine and Brews or wherever they're playing, the big festival thing. It seems to be who can you bring with you? So say you could bring anybody. You've got like a Bill and Ted time machine and you can bring anybody you want out on stage with you, living or dead. Who would you want to jam with in front of a crowd of thousands?
Oh, man. Probably James Brown. In prime. Like before all the crack cocaine stuff.
That is a very, very good answer.
Yeah, I'm all about energy. I'm an energy band. I want to learn from the great frontmen. The Sinatras, the James Browns, the Marvin Gayes, the Sam Cookes. Those are the guys who really inspired me to be who I am today. So
is that what you're going for? You want to be a big front man out there? Is that what we can expect from you at the show on March 4th?
Yeah, totally. That's my goal in life. I want to be a great front man.
Who's your favorite front man aside from say like a James Brown come out and join you? Who's the guy that you just look at and go, damn?
Oh man, Mick's got it going on. I think Levon kind of was a front man, but he was kind of shy. I think nowadays who's killing it in the front man? I think, like Michael Bublé's got something going on. I really think he's got a show. I think